In this video, I am going to teach you guys why you should really have one mentor, okay? Why? Because this is the person that's going to make you money, right? He's going to give you the mindset, the ability, the knowledge, the creativity, the what else does a mentor do? Well, he gives you advice, right? He gives you all these things, right? This one mentor, and I want you guys to be very specific, because look, I get that you guys can watch all these other people, but you got to really understand that in order for you to look for this mentor, make sure that he has all of these key factors, right? Anything that you want to learn, because the main thing that you have to do is you got to learn as much as you can. Excuse me for my handwriting, bro. I didn't fucking graduate college. I didn't even finish school, but I don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna teach you guys how to do this shit, because dude, let me tell you something. I was so caught up in trying to find the right mentor and all this shit, man. But I've actually learned through experience that you need to experiment. Why? Because this is gonna get you the learning, the doing, and then the results. Okay? Because let me tell you something, you have to evolve experience, because how the hell are you gonna go from point 1 to point 200, right? Or fucking, right? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's my first video, but 1 to 100. How the hell are you gonna get through 1 to 100 without even going through all these trials and errors? You know what I'm saying? Because you have to learn from experience. Experience is what's gonna give you the most knowledge and growth you can ever have. So, well, how do you get experience? You're usually just gonna have to dive in, right? So imagine this is like a pool, right? And this is like the board, and this is you trying to fucking, get into this thing. But the thing is, the only thing that's stopping you in this is success, right? The only thing stopping you is fear, because this right here is gonna not prevent you to jump off this motherfucking, into the water, because obviously this is just water. The only thing stopping you is fear, because fear is what's gonna do, right? Because this is what fear does. Fear is gonna stop your drive or your motivation and or your creativity. And what this does, bro, if you don't have these, bro, if you're not creative, if you don't have a drive, and if you're not motivated to do anything, bro, and if you actually let fear stop you from all this, bro, how the hell are you gonna get successful? It's like giving a razor to a baby, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't know what is right or wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you're giving it something sharp and it's fucking itself up. But one thing I am going to tell you is pick one thing. Key factor, one thing. Why? Because you don't want to be focused on, right? Because this is how I started doing it, right? I wanted to be a trader, content creator, influencer, and then I wanted to do a brand, then a business, right? Then etc, right? You always want to just pick one thing, bro, because you don't want to be going this thing to 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 this thing. No, because for me is I just want to become the best trader, and I am eventually going to do this to this to this to this to this. So what you need to do, bro, literally, dude, is just be organized. Why? Because this is going to get you from point A to point B to point C to point, you know what I'm saying? So you literally just need to be organized, bro. Like, the key factor is just be organized, man. That's the only way for you to actually get, money and actually learn from whoever you're going to be learning from. In order for you to grow and actually become the best version of yourself, you're going to have to pick one mentor, just one. Because if you go off of, You know, let's say you're listening to Andrew Tate, and then you're listening to Luke Belmore, and then you're listening to Charlie Morgan, and then you're listening to all these other podcasts, and then you're watching YouTube, and then you're watching, you know, all these fucking short form content, and then you're getting distracted. Like, how the hell are you ever gonna be focused? How the hell are you ever gonna be, you know, motivated and have driven and desired? Like, bro, you need to just be organized. I'm telling you, bro, organized. I don't know how to spell. I don't care, bro. But I'm telling you, bro. Organizing. That's all you need, bro. Just to be organized, bro. And that's how you're gonna make millions of dollars if you're just organized and know what the hell you're doing. All right. Later.